Okay.
Here we go. Here we go. So Colton has already got his speech worksheet in front of him, and I don't see many others. Good. Good. Now, listen. Yeah, Ethan. Front page. You should have come to class today with the difference in the sum of two perfect cubes done and factoring by grouping done, because that's as far as we got. But the back page, you didn't do it because we didn't make it. It's right here. It's on the board. Okay, we got to talk about it. Then I'll turn you loose on this for like 3 minutes. You'll get 1 or 2 of these done. Then we'll go in to today's lesson. And you'll see how yesterday and today are the same lesson except for one tweak. And I'll show you what it is. Okay, so we got to fly because it is a short period of day. It's 40 minutes. Okay? All right. Ready? Now yesterday, factoring the sum and the difference of two perfect cubes is a formula. You just got to know what A and B are. You stick them in the formula and you're done factoring. Factor by grouping is a process. It's like you got to do the same thing every time. And once you do it and do it and do it and do it 5-6 times, you get pretty good at it. This page is nothing new. Nothing. Everything's the same. I tried to show you. When you factor these kind of problems, you just take out what? The GCF, right? And then you look for your best friend, and your best friend is the difference of two perfect squares. Okay? Then, I didn't do this, but I wish you guys would write this down. Your other best friend was known as a perfect trinomial.
Are you recording?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so there's 2 best friends. Now, if you see this or this, you can factor in 10 seconds. The ones that aren't so fast are just basic, plain trinomials, okay? Trinomials can be factored into 2 what? Binomials. And sometimes the trinomials are easy. It's the ones with a 1 in front of the x squared. And sometimes they're the enemy. The enemy is the one with what in front?
A number?
A number bigger than 1, like 2x squared, 3x squared, okay? All right. Now, so what's the big difference today? Right here. You no longer are getting quadratic expressions. You're getting what? Quartic expressions. So now you have to take quartic expressions and factor them, and they get a little longer. Okay, no big deal, but they get a little longer. Okay? All right, so we're going to get going. Here we go. Take this and factor it. You just go right back to your list. Is there a GCF? No? Okay, that's done. All right. Is there, or is it, does it happen to be your best friend? Difference. Is that a perfect square?
Yeah.
3 times 3. Is this perfect?
Yeah.
How come?
Yeah, 4.
Because what times what?
X squared times x squared.
X squared times x squared is x to the 4th. So what's the only hard part about this lesson? You just got to understand, x to the 4th is a perfect square. X squared times x squared. So yes, this is your best friend. You should be able to factor this pretty quick. What's it going to be?
X squared plus 3, x squared minus 3.
Right. Okay, that's it. And then I'm going to always ask you this question. Is this done?
Yes.
Look inside.
Yeah.
You have the difference of 2 perfect squares.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where?
What?
Right where? This one or this one?
They're both.
No. I said, are these your best friends? Can they still be factored?
Oh, no.
No. This is the difference. This is a perfect square. Is 3 perfect?
No.
No. It can't be factored. This is the sum. You can never factor the sum of 2 perfect squares. So you're just done. You're done. There's nothing more to do. But if this would have been x squared minus 4, keep going. X squared minus 16, keep going. Yes, sir. A lot of students try to do it. They go like this. Some students say, oh, that's just, or like, pretend it said 4. X squared plus 4. Some students say, oh, yeah, x plus 2 times x plus 2 is x squared plus 4. And if you FOIL it out, It's not.
It's like
Because what's this? 2x. What's this?
2x.
Which makes
4x.
4x. There's no 4x in there. It doesn't work. That's why you've never been told that, guys. But some students, they take it upon themselves to say, I can factor that, and that's not right. You can't do this. Okay, go there. Start with your GCF. See if you can get going without my help. Faith, GCF is what? 2x squared, okay? What's left, Faith? 4x squared minus 9. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
Okay. But
You can keep
look
going.
inside.
You can keep going.
Can you keep going?
Yes.
Is that the difference
2 perfect
of
squares.
2 perfect squares? Yeah?
Yeah.
It's your best friend. It should be factored in 2 seconds. Ready? 2x squared times what 2 factors?
2x plus 3
2x
and 2x.
minus 3. Okay? Any questions? Is this hard? No, see, quartic polynomials aren't that hard to factor. You got to treat them as though it just says x squared, but it doesn't. You just got to think about it. Okay? Okay, ready? No. Is this yours? Your left is this one? I
Yes.
think mine are reversed. Okay,
Yeah.
do that one. Tiana, GCF? Is there a GCF? No. No GCF. Okay. So Tiana, what'd you do? Oh, okay. So she looks and she says, that's a trinomial. And by the way, it's not a perfect trinomial because that's not perfect.
No.
But it's got a 1 in front. So is it the easy one or the hard one?
Easy.
This is the easy one. And she said, I looked for factors of negative 24, right? Your options were this, 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 and this. Those were your options. Which one did you pick? Okay, she picks negative 3 times 8 because that adds up to what? 5. How do you get x to the 4th though? Yeah, it's not x times x, it's x squared times x squared. That's the big difference there, right there. Minus 8, sorry, minus 3 plus 8.
Yeah.
It's treated just the same as it was treated in chapter 4 except for the x to the 4th. Can this be factored again? This one? No. This one?
No.
Not even close. This one had a chance except for the what?
3.
3 messed it up, okay? Go. This one's a little harder than the other one was. GCF, anybody? 2. Okay, take out 2. 2 comes out. What's left?
X to the 4th plus 8x squared plus 12.
Plus 12. Gotcha. Okay, there it is. Okay, look inside. Is this considered easy or hard?
Easy.
Hard.
Easy.
Well, because there's a
inside
1,
it's easy.
the 1 kind of tells me it's the easier one.
I thought you
2
meant
times. Okay, you know it's got to be x what?
x squared plus
X squared times x squared.
Plus 2 plus 6.
How do you get a positive?
plus
What do you
plus.
multiply? Positive times positive or negative times negative? Which
Plus.
one?
This
Plus,
one
plus.
plus plus.
Plus plus.
2 and 6.
2 and 6, yep. So it's 1 and 12,
3 and
2
4.
and 6, 3 and 4. Options, we're picking what?
2 and 6.
2 and 6. Got it. That's it. Oh, should have asked you, can I factor this or this?
No.
No. Not perfect, not perfect. Just nope, not even a minus in the middle. We can't do anything. That was yesterday. Okay, turn your peach worksheet over and do number 13. Right now. Oh, let's say class. No, you 13, do 13 right now.
Oh. You didn't even start the worksheet?
Nope.
That really shouldn't surprise me.
GCF, yes, no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? What's the common number?
Oh, never mind.
No, never mind. So the rest of you said what?
No.
No GCF, no number shared, no letter shared, no GCF. Okay, it's a binomial. The only thing a binomial can be is your best friend, difference of two perfect squares. Is it?
Yeah.
9 times 9? Yeah. Difference? Yeah. Is this perfect?
Yeah.
Yeah. What times itself?
4x.
4x squared times 4x squared is 16x to the fourth. So it is. Okay. So we're going to write what?
4x squared
Plus 9. 4x squared
minus 9.
minus 9. Good. Now I'm done, right?
No.
No. Because one of those factors is still your best friend.
Got one.
That one. Difference of two perfect squares, right? Break it apart. It can break into what? 2x plus 3 times 2x minus 3 times. That one can't be factored anymore, so you got to leave it alone. 4x squared plus 9. Right?
Sure.
Do you guys know that factoring is just what you did back in 3rd grade, right? 12, the number 12 can break into 2 times 6, right? But 6 can break into what? 2 times 3. So then the answer becomes 2 times 2 times 3. This is what you guys are doing when you factor. You're just taking algebraic expressions and doing it. Back in 3rd grade, you just took a number and did it. Okay? So you're doing the same thing you were doing 10 years ago. Okay. Okay, guys, finish up the peach worksheet. That's tonight's homework, plus the front side, of course, and then we'll hand it in tomorrow. And I'll give you the answers tomorrow, okay? I would like to do a grouping problem and a cubing problem on the front really quick. Do you want me to? Just, do you have...
Sure.
Huh? Is that a yes or a no?
Yes.
Sure. Okay. 9? Okay. What is it?
5x cubed plus 5x squared plus x plus 1.
Okay. Did we say this yet? Did I say this? When you see 4 terms, it's usually factored by
Grouping.
grouping. It's usually a factor by grouping problem because nothing has a what?
Greatest common factor.
Yeah, GCF. There's no GCF. So you were told yesterday,
Words.
factor by grouping. Group 2 of them. Put a plus sign down. Group 2 of them. Molly, since you asked this question, did you group any of these?
Yeah.
What'd you pick?
No, I didn't group
You
it.
didn't group. Did anybody do this problem in group? Yeah, Maddie, what'd you do?
I did.
Keep on top. You should. Yeah.
I don't care. Just say,
5x cubed and 5x squared.
okay,
plus
5x cubed and 5x squared, which leaves you with the other two, x plus 1. Which seems weird, doesn't it?
Only a little.
Because the second one, it doesn't look like there's any GCF, and there's supposed to be a GCF in both groups. Is there a GCF in this group?
1.
Yeah, it's right here. There's a 1 here and a 1 there. So the greatest common factor is 1, which seems ridiculous to take out a 1. But watch what happens. Here you take out what?
X squared. 5x squared.
Okay. And what's left is
X plus 1.
x plus 1. Plus, here you take out what I call ridiculous, but we're going to do it anyways. Take out what?
1.
The 1.
The x plus 1.
And it doesn't change. Okay?
So
Now-
we have to put that 1 right outside the
Yeah, well, I just did it for purpose.
Okay, I just don't.
Okay, please watch, because this is the worst problem of the whole worksheet. Because this got tricky right here. There was nothing in common except 1. Now, do you remember me saying this? The plus sign separates
2 terms.
a term. Yeah, term is made up of multiplication. So this term from the other term right here. This is a term. Now, these two terms share what number?
X plus 1.
X plus 1. So that x plus 1 becomes the GCF. So you take out the GCF, and whenever you take out a GCF, you just multiply it by what's left. Well, what's left if you take out an x plus 1?
5x squared.
5x squared plus 1. Right? Adrian, I hope you watched that.
I did.
Okay, good. Are you okay? Oh, should ask you. Can I keep factoring?
No.
No, you don't have your best friend in here, right? There's no difference with 2 perfect squares. So you're done.
And you can.
And Molly, every class has asked that question, so I knew that question was coming, okay? That was the tricky one out of those, whatever, the bottom 6, okay? Good?
Yes.
Okay. The other thing you did yesterday was the sum and the difference of what?
Cubes.
Cubes. Sum of 2 perfect cubes and the what? Difference of 2 perfect cubes. Oh, I did that wrong. Sorry. It's supposed to be a squared minus a cubed minus b cubed. Okay, quick. I don't want to find you. I just want you to be obvious. Who knows the formula? That formula. Here, you got it?
Yeah.
What is it?
A plus B.
A plus b times.
A squared
A squared.
plus AB.
Harry.
Minus AB.
Okay.
Plus B squared.
Good, Harry. Now, here's the deal.
Plus.
Yeah, that's always a plus b squared in the back. If you did this 6 times last time, you looked at that formula 6 times, you probably started to memorize it. Maybe today you have it. Maybe it doesn't happen until tomorrow or the next day, but that's it. Now, the difference of 2 perfect cubes will always be, John, do you know? No? Gavin, do you know? Eric, do you know? Taylor,
Are
do you
you
know?
asking for the
No,
formula?
The formula. Taylor, you know?
Instead of a minus, it would be a plus. In,
Just tell me.
okay, so A minus B.
Okay. Times.
and, A squared plus AB plus B squared.
Okay, good. Now, really quick, I did say this. I think to some groups,
A squared.
I'm not sure about your group.
No.
This will always be
Yeah, you said that.
the same. This will always be what? Opposite. Did I say that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's just my way of memorizing. The first factor follows the starting problem, and the second factor, the middle term, is opposite of that. If you look over there, it follows. Okay. Now, what about your question? You want one?
No.
1 through 6?
5.
5. Okay, let's do 5. What is 5?
27x cubed plus 512.
512
Yeah.
plus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Obviously, we have the sum. We're going to follow this one, right? Here. This isn't so obvious because do you remember? Did you memorize this? Is 512 perfect?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Is 27 perfect?
No.
When I say perfect, I mean perfect cube.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Perfect cube. Yes. Is x cubed perfect cube?
Yeah,
Oh, you said yes to everything.
you hope so.
So guys, here's what you need to know. What's your A and what's your B? Okay, your A is the cube root of that. What's the cube root of that? 3x times 3x times 3x is that. What's the cube root of 512?
8.
8 times 8 times 8. Once you know the cube roots of those perfect cubes, stick these two numbers into the formula and you're done. Okay, A plus B, 3x plus 8, good. First term, square it. Square that,
9x squared.
9x squared. I always go to the last term, square that,
64.
8 times 8, 64. Okay. Then the middle term is just A times B, so this times this, 24x, and then the sign will be the opposite of this sign. And you're done. It is a formula. It's a formula that just tells you the answer. The two factors are what you're looking at. If you do it 6 times, you'll probably get good at this. I'll show you the answers tomorrow, okay? We gotta move. Now, what's today? It's the same thing except I do one little tweak, and here it is. Okay, watch this. I like that one. I like this one. Okay, here we go. If you guys remember, this is the Peach worksheet, and this is you and I factor. Okay, you with me? This is the Peach worksheet. Here's what happens today. Today they do this. They stick an equal sign in, and they put a 0 on the other side, and now it goes from a quartic expression to a quartic equation. What do we do to equations? We solve them. Okay, how are we going to solve them?
Just find x.
By
Factor.
factoring, yeah. Okay, now, so you guys, look at this. See this? I'm almost done. I factored it. I'll put that equals 0 on. Okay, and now, you did this in chapter 4. What are the answers? When one of these 3 numbers happens to be what? Zero, right? When will that be 0? That be 0, that be 0. You can solve them. 2x minus 3, when's it 0? 2x plus 3, when's it 0? 4x squared minus plus 9, when's it 0? Solve it 3 times, you got the answers. This one will be what?
3 over 2.
3 over
2.
2. Which by the way is 1.5,
Yeah.
right? This one will be
Negative 3 over 2.
negative 1.5, without showing my work. This is a, listen. This is a quadratic equation. Or let me say this again. This is a quadratic expression. You want to know when it's equal to what?
0.
Well, quadratic, they're not so easy. You either have to complete the square, do the quadratic formula, or solve for x squared and then take the square of both sides.
Oh.
This is missing an x term, guys. Wouldn't you just
Complete the
solve for
square.
x squared?
Yeah.
4x squared equals what?
It's negative 9.
Okay, divide by,
Negative 9 over 4.
take the
Square
x equals,
I and 9/4.
square of a negative number is imaginary. It's what?
I plus or minus
3i
3.
Over 4.
over
2.
2. Okay, tell me this. Tell me answers.
2.
4.
1,
Yeah, 4.
2,
3, 4.
3, 4. There's 4 answers. Okay? So these things are getting awfully big and many, many answers coming out. 2 real answers. 2 what?
Imaginary.
That's what's going to happen today. All right? Go to your next set of notes. Let's keep going.
I have a question.
Yes, who said that?
How do you find
How do I find what?
cube roots?
Exactly.
On your calculator or what?
Power of like what, 30?
You probably,
That's
we made a list yesterday just. Hey guys, would you go do number 1 in your notes right now? And I want you to solve.
You did a three diam.
I asked him to do
What?
I assume you're
it. So the cube root of this is 5.
Wait, so that hurt. If you're,
Six,
how much
six,
is
six,
it?
six,
Are your friends
I
like
mean,
you?
43, 7, 7,
Did you just? Are your friends like ten? Why are you? He's like
Because-
walking dictionary.
If you
one of
can't.
my friends just we have materials that we don't use, and she said that
You must have to do something.
all what her and Garcia were saying, it's just
Yeah, I think
I mean, that's not what we do. Like, they didn't have to pay.
Okay.
Thank you. I was just curious. because that's-
Okay, by now you are way ahead of me. You got the answers probably.
I just actually.
Okay, here we go. Next set of notes are right here. Okay, sorry, didn't see this. I'm not gonna practice factoring with you. I've been doing it all day. We're ready to go. We're here.
Sure.
Here we go. Here we go. So, any guesses how to start this?
Subtract 3x.
Yes.
Get it in what form?
Standard.
Got it.
No, wait.
Okay, here we go. 2x cubed
I got
minus
it.
5x squared minus 3x equals 0.
Oh, you're kidding me.
You do it on
No, I'm doing.
There is a
Look at what I
GCF.
did.
x.
X.
Flip a table. Oh my
Okay.
god.
What's left?
2x squared minus 5x minus 3.
Okay, that's what's left. And now when you look inside and you see this trinomial, and you go, oh no, there's a number in front of x squared that's bigger than 1. So now this is the enemy. This is the bad one. It's not that bad though, because 2 is not bad and 3 is not bad. So we go 2 binomials. How do you get a 2x squared when you multiply FOIL?
1x and 2x.
2x times a 1x, yep. How do you get a negative 3? Negative.
Who's minus?
Positive times a negative, right? So it's got to be a plus minus or minus plus. Now here's the bad part about it. Because it's the enemy, you get 3. You got to try 3 times 1 or 1 times 3. You got to do them both. Well, no. Once you get it, you don't even quit. We got to do some guessing.
1 times
1, 3?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try 1, 3. Is this right?
You should flip
Inner,
it
inner?
around.
3, 1.
Outer. Adds up to what?
6. Or 5.
Adds up to negative 5x. What'd you want?
Negative.
You got it. Taylor got it, I should say. Okay, so let's go like this.
Right?
Okay, now, that's factoring. You haven't done what yet? You haven't done this. What are the solutions? Well, this one's pretty easy. When x is 3. This one is easy. When x is, and this one's not too bad. It's just a little more work, I guess. When is 2x plus 1, 0?
X is 1/2.
X is,
Yeah.
0.5.
Oh yeah, negative.
it's negative 1/2, isn't it?
0.5.
There it is. Okay. All right. So the secret was put it in standard form, set it equals 0, factor it, pull out the answer. Go. Next one.
Oh, you gotta do 1.
Trying this? Well, okay, there's Molly sitting there right there with her notes. Could you just work? Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because he's better. Oh, he's better.
Where's your notes, man? Oh, that's good. Alright. Time's ticking away, we gotta go. If I put this in standard form, I would get this. Notice x to the fourth, then x cubed, then x squared. Set it equal to 0. Travis, GCF.
3x squared.
3x squared, okay. Travis, what's left?
X squared minus x minus 2.
Okay? You okay?
Yeah.
Travis, is this an easy trinomial or one of the tougher ones?
It's easier.
Should be easier because of the 1. The 1 makes it easier. Travis, finish the factors, will you?
It would be x plus 1 and x minus 2.
And how do I check to see if he's right? Multiply. 1 times negative 2 is negative 2, but 1 plus negative 2 is negative 1. He got it right. He's got the factors right. Am I done?
What was that?
Oh, no.
No, I haven't what?
There's a square above the x, correct? Or no?
Guys, don't quit here. I cannot tell you how many students will just get to this point and go, I factored it. That's all he wants me to do. No, I don't. I want you to solve it. Adrian,
X equals 0.
this one?
X equals negative 1.
Okay.
Yeah, because if x is
And then x
0.
equals 2.
X equals 2.
Isn't it
also supposed
3x
to be a
squared?
Yeah, it's supposed to be 3x.
Over the x
Oh,
side.
oh, right here?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with
Okay.
that.
You know what I want to say about that? I want you to understand something about that. If you were solving that, I mean, Adrian has it right, but if you were solving,
0
divide by 3, you still get x squared equals what?
0.
Square root of both sides would give you what?
X equals 0.
Okay, it actually gives you
Plus
two
or
answers,
minus 0.
but
It's the same.
we don't need
same
that, right?
Plus
For
or
zero?
minus 0 is just
So,
How we know if we're adding or subtracting zero?
it doesn't matter.
well, we're not, it's not the formula, so don't worry about it. But here's what I wanted to tell you. Listen. Remember multiplicity?
Yep.
Yeah? What's the multiplicity on that answer?
It balances. 1.
1. This answer.
1.
Okay, that's 0.
2.
That one?
0.
2. So you know what? It does count twice. There are 2 answers, 0 and 0. Remember the graph of this thing? Here's the x-axis, here's 0 right here, my elbow. The graph's going to come down. Is it going to go through?
Yeah.
It's an even multiplicity.
It's gonna balance out.
It's going to bounce. It happened on your quiz yesterday, which I'll show you tomorrow. And a lot of you didn't get it right, so that's not good. Alright, so we'll talk about it tomorrow. Okay, go. Next problem. Do the top one and do the very bottom one, but don't do the middle one.
I realize it.
Standard form. Right? GCF. What do you think? GCF?
There's none.
There is no GCF.
No.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. What do we do now? Factor. But aren't we doing this in order? Look for your best friend. Is that the distance of two perfect squares?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your best friend. You just factor it quickly, right? What is it?
X squared minus 4.
X squared plus 4x squared minus 4.
Factor the X squared minus 4.
Second factor is your best friend again. X squared plus 4 can't be factored because it's the sum. Don't do it. What's this?
X plus 2
Times.
x minus 2.
Okay. Good?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not it. We gotta solve it now. Solving is pretty easy here and here. What is it?
Negative
2.
Positive and negative 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This one's not so easy, right?
Well,
It's a quadratic expression. When is it 0?
When x equals
I'd set it equal to 0 and just solve for x squared. X squared equals what?
negative 4.
Square root of this,
Oh,
square root of that,
x equals plus or minus 2i.
plus or minus 2i. So 2 of your answers are real, and 2 of your answers are imaginary. Yes. Okay. Good? I kind of asked you to skip this one because it's not that hard. It's fairly quick. I don't want to do it. I want to do this one. This is what you learned. Yes. Try it. See what happens.
Oh, jeez, I don't trust that. I really don't trust that.
Okay, here's what's gonna happen. Listen, bell's gonna ring in
what?
about a minute. So I gotta go fast. Here's the deal. This is the difference of two perfect cubes.
Yeah.
So when you factor it, here's what you're gonna get. X minus 1, x squared in front, 1 in the back, with a plus x in the middle, equals 0. Now, when you do perfect cubes, the first factor is really easy to get your answer out. What is it?
X equals 1.
Yeah, so that's an easy one. This inside here is never factorable, so you guys can't get the answer out. So you're gonna have to complete the square or formula.
No.
It's gonna end up being this probably for you every time.
No.
Do the formula, and I'm gonna tell you the answer. Here it is. Don't move, don't move, don't move. There. That's the other answer. You might want to copy that down. Here's your homework when you walk out. I got a present for you.
Oh, no, I don't want a present.
Yeah, it's good green money.
Yeah.
Green money.
Green money. Here you go.
Oh, okay.
No problem. Yeah.
You know, I'm
Smile when you take it.
Yes.
Well, and my VC,
We got
was like, well, you know, Shulin's on the train.
take one to Molly, or you're not going back. John, John. There we go. Get one? There you go. Okay. Isaac, get one? Okay, Travis, no? You have one if you want one, but I think Miss Schmidt has a present for you. Oh, probably not this one. Okay. What, you gotta catch them up from yesterday and teach the lesson today. 40 minutes is not. Whew. Oh. There we go.
What are we doing today?
Oh, that's what happens.
Yeah.
You just unplug it all? That's what, just go like this.